Welcome back to bringing yoga into our daily lives. Let's get started. So getting started, seated, secure, and safe.
Getting comfortable and safe and secure in our seat. Making sure that we have grounded feet, hip-width distance apart, the knees, directly down from the knees, our ankles, our feet that point straight forward. Starting here with a nice deep breath as we relax the shoulders, align the spine. Breathing in and out of the nose. Let's find our expanding breath. Where we breathe in, expanding belly and chest, and we exhale, retract or release. Another breath. All right, from there, let's tilt the head to the side, relaxing the shoulders. Inhale, center, and then relax the head to the other side. Continuing to inhale, center, and exhale, tilting the head, relaxing the shoulders, center, and then back to tilting the head the opposite direction, staying relaxed, staying aligned. Palms forward. Let's roll the shoulders back, draw the arms back as the palms are forward, and draw the chin into chest as we keep a lengthened spine here. Moving into those airplane arms, lengthen from tail all the way to the neck. And then let's bring it back to the sides, allowing us to find that half circle through center. To the other side, shoulders we lift. And then an exhale as we move back across the chest. And inhale as we come to the side shoulder. Exhale, back down and across the chest. Finding center. And then let's inhale from center, lifting the arms up, palms facing back. Exhale, releasing down. Inhale as we start to bring those palms facing back and lifting up. Remember that we're keeping the spine lengthened and grounded feet here. We could even start to press into the soles of the feet as we inhale, lift up and back. Exhale, releasing. Taking a nice deep breath here. Inhale, reach up, reach back. Exhale, hands are floating to the knees. Relaxing for a moment as we come into that exhale, rounding in our cat posture. And inhale, pressing forward with the heart. Exhale, cat. Inhale, we're going to find our cow, expanding cow through the belly, the heart, shoulders back. Exhale, moving into compressing cat. Inhale, lengthen and expand as we gaze up. Exhale, drawing back, rounding through. Inhaling forward. And exhaling back. Inhale, lengthen through center, expand and open the arms, palms facing forward. And then start to lift to one knee, keep the knee bent. Lifting the opposite. Trying to bring up that knee on an exhale. Exhaling, lifting up. Inhale, releasing down. Exhale, lift the knee up. Inhale, down. Exhale, knee up. Inhale, down. Let's bring those Arms wrapping around ourselves, giving ourselves a hug, shoulders squeezing up to the ears, then releasing down. Allowing us to twist to one side as we continue to hug the shoulders, keeping our eyes aligned with our elbows or the center of our heart. So we're not necessarily twisting the head beyond what we're twisting the body. Upper torso twists. Inhale, we come to center. Exhale, shoulders, upper torso twists. Inhaling center, releasing that. Inhale, drawing it up and over. Exhale, palms come resting to the knees, drawing back for cat. Inhale, open the arms back up and out once again. And let's wrap the opposite direction. So still wrapping arms around ourselves, giving ourselves a good squeeze, a hug, shoulders up to the ears, and releasing down. Allowing ourselves to take nice, deep, easy breaths as we find our twist. We inhale, center. Exhale, squeezing out as we twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, center. Exhale, coming to that twist. Inhale, center. Exhaling, twist. Inhaling, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, releasing from there. Palms forward, lifting up from our sides, palms face down. Exhale to the knees as we draw back into our cat. Inhale, open wide once again. Draw up, over, down to the knees. Exhale into our cat. Inhale, expand, widen, open. Draw up and over. Exhale, palms come down to the knees, rounding the back. Inhale, expanding. And exhale, releasing down. Let's come all the way back into the chair, finding that our knees are still hip width distance apart, and we're going to keep the back flat for these chair ups today. Inhale here, exhale, elbows towards the sides, flat back, heart leads us forward. Welcome to bring the hands to our seat, lifting up and out. And then taking a moment, making sure we have that knee alignment, a flat back, and then bring it back into our seat. Inhale, let's bring those arms up and over, lengthen through the torso. Exhale, bringing it back down, hands on the chair or knees is fine. Inhale. Lifting the glutes, finding that chair up, finding that position for another breath here. So it's basically chair pose, but we're coming up and out of the chair instead of coming down into it. Coming back down, let's inhale, lift up, palms over, head, exhale, back down to the knees. Hinge forward, flat back, lifting gently out of the seat, finding an inch or two out of our seat. Taking those deep breaths, relaxing back down. Inhale, lengthening up. Exhale, bringing it back down. Finding the right adjustment in our seat, making sure that we're still comfortable as we lengthen the legs now. One leg at a time. Plantar flexion as we point the toes. Another, coming back to that first leg we started from, pointing the toes, bringing it down, pointing the toes of the opposite leg, bringing it down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, releasing. Inhale, lengthening. And exhale, releasing. Letting those shoulders come back behind us, readjusting as we hang on to the chair. Let's hinge forward with a flat back. We can hang on to the chair behind us and then draw the chin into chest. Allow the heart to move forward, shoulders moving back, squeezing scapula together. Then bring the gaze forward like we would cow. Exhale, let's tilt the chin into the chest. Inhale, bring the gaze forward. Exhale, drawing chin into chest. Inhale, we found neutral, drawing back up, releasing the shoulders down. Hanging onto the chair still with a lengthened spine, we bring up one leg. And then we're going to bring up the opposite leg, having dorsiflexion now. Toes towards the shins. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Taking both legs out, lengthening through, tightening, toes towards the shins. And let's sink our chin into the chest. Roll the shoulders back, squeezing the scapulas together. Still hanging on to the back bottom of the chair. Releasing that, releasing the legs, releasing the arms. Let's bring hands to our shoulders and then expand out to the sides, palms facing up. Inhale, expand out. Exhale, bring it back in. Inhale, out, palms up. Exhale, making a fist, drawing it back. Inhale and exhale. Just hinging at those elbows. We're drawing forward now. And we're going to hinge again from the elbows, but now it's shoulder width distance apart. Touching shoulders. Inhale, rolling it forward, palms lengthen. Exhale, hinge at the elbows. Inhale, forward. Lengthen arms and hands. Exhale, back. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, back to the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, back to the shoulders. Out to the sides once again. And now the elbows stay hinged as we expand through the shoulders, chest, and elbows. And exhale, come forward to touch or close. Inhale, open. Exhale to touch. Inhale. Exhale. And the last one here. Elbows to touch or close. Inhale, open the arms. Let's release the arms, hands all the way back down and roll through the shoulders. Nice, deep, big rolls here. Still using the breath. Inhale, forward up. Exhale, back and down. And now we're going to move back up and exhale, forward down. Inhale, draw back, lift up. Exhale, forward and down. Moving through the shoulders, keeping that aligned spine, staying with our breath. Reaching out to the sides, palms face down. Exhale, release. Inhale, out to the sides. And then release back down, using the head now, chin into chest. Inhale, lifting arms, lifting head. Arms come up a little further. Exhale, back down. Inhale, palms stay facing down. Lifting the gaze, lifting the arms. And exhale, bring it slowly back down, chin into chest. Inhale, lifting, bringing that gaze up, arms up just as high as we can reach. Exhale, release to the sides, chin into chest. Coming back to neutral, lengthen through the spine, hanging onto the chair. Bringing both legs out, feet dorsiflexed, then plantar flexion, pointing the toes, lifting back up towards our nose, and back to pointing the toes away from us. Moving back and forth, hinging at the ankles as the legs lengthen. And now rotating the feet into circles, squeezing the bones of the legs here as we lengthen all the way through. Keeping the torso stable, lengthened, rounding through the feet, both directions, and releasing back down. Finding that hip width distance apart once again. Coming into spinal balance, lifting opposite leg to opposite arm. Exhale, let's bring it down. Inhale, find the length in the leg and the arm. Exhale, releasing. Inhale, lengthening through, toes towards the nose. Exhale, release. Inhale, opposite side, reaching up and over. Exhale, letting go. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthening. And exhale, releasing. After finding that spinal balance, we're going to use one leg, hand on knee, and just lifting it up and pulling it out. Then the opposite leg. Keeping that knee bent, dorsiflex foot staying in neutral. Inhale, open one knee, one side. Exhale, center, ground. Inhale, the other side, opening. Exhale, center, ground. Inhale, opening to the side. Exhale, grounding and centering. Inhale, opposite side. Exhale, forward center. A little bit more forward on the seat, still finding our adjustment as we lift the arms up and over. Palms come together, crossing the thumbs. Soften the elbows for a moment, then lift and lengthen overhead for our lateral flexion. We can always cross the thumbs to keep those palms together. Exhale to the side, keeping ourselves forward facing as we lengthen up through center. And then once again, hinging to that side. Inhale, center. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, center. And now exhale, interlace the hands, fingers, draw back behind the head, open those elbows. Same thing with our lateral flexion, just open elbows and hands behind the head. We inhale to center. Exhale to allow the elbow and the body to tilt. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale. And now let's exhale, find a twist where we have the lengthened spine, wide elbows, and relaxed shoulders. We inhale, find center. Exhale, twisting. Stabilize the bottom half of the body. And exhale, twist the other direction. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. And exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Releasing the arms all the way down. Bringing one hand to opposite lateral side of our leg or knee. As we lift the other arm up, palm faces us. We can bring the gaze upward beyond those fingertips or at the fingertips. And if this doesn't feel good on the neck, we can always bring the gaze downward facing or just lengthening with the spine here. Still getting the same stretch, having deep, full belly breaths as we lengthen overhead. Gently releasing down, moving to the other side. Other hand lifts up, palm faces our gaze. As we reach up, we have the option of gazing up into the hand or up over the fingertips, or the option of taking our gaze a different way, just as long as it feels good in the neck and lengthens through the neck. Still finding that body twist as we have that opposite arm to opposite leg. Lengthening through with another breath. And let's release that down. Bringing our fist to our forehead, pressing into the forehead, simultaneously pressing the forehead into the fist. Release that pressure. We're going to do the same thing to the side of the face, pressing against ourselves. Hand pressing into the face, face pressing into the hand. Opposite side. Once again, giving a little bit of pressure here, letting our neck get a little bit of a workout as we press in and then release. Let's draw our shoulders up to the ears. Head can bring the gaze up if we'd like. And exhale, relax the shoulders back down. Inhale, gazing up with the shoulders up. Exhale, releasing down. Inhale, drawing shoulders up to the ears. And exhale, releasing down. From there, we're going to bring our hand to the side. We're going to keep an eye on our fingertips. Slowly inhale, forward, up, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, open, twist back behind us, and release all the way back down from where we started. Keeping an eye on the fingertips or the hand. Inhale, reaching forward and up. Exhale, bringing it back and down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhaling, twisting, opening, back and down. Inhale, forward and up. And exhale, twisting back and down. Inhale, forward up. Exhale, back and down. Coming back to center for a moment, squeezing the shoulders up, back down, relaxing. We're going to move to the other side. Keeping that posture and groundedness. Inhale, eyes on hands, fingertips up over. Exhale, twisting back and down as we release where we started from. Inhale, forward and up. Exhaling, back and down. Inhale, forward and up. And exhale, back and down. Inhale, forward and up. And exhale, open, twist, back and down, releasing. Last one as we come forward up. And exhale, back and down. Coming back forward here. Let's bring the arms up and over and then hinge at the elbows for cactus arms. Palms stay face forward. Twisting to one side with those cactus arms. Rounded feet, stable glutes. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhaling, finding our center. Cactus arms. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center, and exhale, release down to the knees. One leg extends, so make sure that we're comfortable and stable in our seat, that no pinching happens, no pain here. We want the other leg to be stable as we slowly glide down the leg. Dorsiflex the foot, toes towards the nose. We're hinging from the hips. We have a nice flat back. Shoulders are relaxed. Each inhale, we expand through the abs and chest and body. And each exhale, we allow the heart to sink just a little deeper into this. We try to keep the shoulders rolled back and down and the back flat. The leg is going to have a little micro bend in the knee as we lengthen and reach. Allow each and every breath to expand and release and relax us as we try to get just a little bit closer to that leg. From here, inhale, drawing back up to center. Taking a moment, pressing that foot flat into the ground, finding that plantar flexion where we're planting the foot into the ground. And then once again, hinging from the hips, flattening the back, releasing ourselves forward and down. The other hand is on the stabilizing knee that is stacked right above the ankle. Still having joint alignment, length through the back. Focusing on our breath. Once we're in this position, a little micro bend in the knee, a little tension in the legs, and then some relaxation. Allowing the breath to take over, to expand and release the body, releasing that tension, releasing the stress. On the next inhale, we glide back up once again. And as we have the foot dorsiflexed, let's rotate the leg, the foot outward. So rotating laterally, keeping length. Yes, we still have a micro bend. Nice deep breaths here. And then releasing that last breath. Rotating the foot back to center, keeping that dorsiflexion, keeping the micro bend in the knee. We're going to tilt that toes and leg, swirling inward now. So moving towards our midline, center. Still taking those deep breaths, just as we find stability, length, strength. And allowing us to start releasing slowly, coming back to center once again with that dorsiflexion. Let's just bring that leg back under. We're going to move through the hips, allowing hand on knee as we open out to the sides, just getting a nice big circle in here with the hips, the knee, taking deep breaths. Now we're going to move the opposite direction, allowing that rotation to move the other way. It's always easier to exhale as the knee is closest to the body and inhale as the knee is the furthest away. Let's find that stability back into center again, roll through the shoulders, getting comfortable closer to the front end of the seat as it gives us a little bit more length with that leg. Micro bend in the knee, opposite leg extends, toes up. And we're going to go ahead and move down on an exhale, hinging from the hips, lengthening the back, and just reaching down that leg. A softness with the hand that is reaching. It is just a guide. The other hand can be stabilizing. So we have knee above ankle, stacked joints there. Keeping the back flat and lengthened and focusing on that deep breath. keeping the length, the dorsiflexion, the micro bend in the knee, focusing on the breath, relaxing into this, allowing the body, the torso to sink forward and down. Making our way back up on an inhale. All right, dorsiflex or plantar flex the foot, pressing down into the ground, planting the foot there, still keeping a micro bend in the knee. So we rolled through the shoulders. We're going to once again hinge forward, hinging from the hips, lengthening the back, allowing the heart to sink forward, relaxing into this. Now the sole of the foot is planted into the ground. We have a micro bend in the knee, a softness in the heart, relaxing shoulders, lengthening through the back, focusing on the breath. Last breath here. Let's inhale, draw back up, lengthening through. Once again, we're coming back to dorsiflexion. We're going to tilt the toes, the leg, swirling inward. Still keeping that micro bend, twisting inward, toes pointing inward towards our midline. Deep breaths. Relaxing, releasing down. Let's go ahead and move that foot back into center and then out to the side. Keeping that dorsiflexion, keeping that softness in the knee, staying with the breath, holding our posture tall. All right, from there, let's go ahead and release that. Maybe move the foot in circles for a moment, bring it back. We want to move through the hip, hand on knee. Finding our big knee-hip circles here. Staying with the breath, as it's easier to exhale when the knee is closest to the body, and inhale as the knee is furthest away. And now let's move the opposite direction, allowing that knee hip to open up the opposite way. Releasing down. Finding ourselves about mid-chair to a little bit closer towards the end. Lift the knee, draw out the arms. Opposite knee, palms out, open, drawing back to center. Inhale, this time lengthen into spinal balance. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, spinal balance. Exhale, center. Let's heel toe the legs, opening up. We're going to find that wide stance for us. Knees point the same directions as our toes. Finding wide knee ankle alignment, toes pointing the same direction, lengthening through the torso. Let's exhale and find our hinge, hinging from the hips. We're always welcome to use the arm strength. As we come back up, we're coming into a twist. So it's inhale, center, forward. Exhale, lengthen arms, lengthen back, twist same direction, looking behind you. Exhaling, forward, down. Inhale, bring it up, look over that back shoulder, gentle twist, bringing it forward, down. And now finding the opposite shoulder, twisting through the shoulders, lengthening those arms, lengthening the torso. Again, finding that twist as we inhale and lift up. Exhale, hinging forward, heart leads us down. Inhale, lift, lengthen, twist. Exhale, forward, down, center. Inhale, let's move right back up to center. We are always welcome to adjust at any time here. Finding our breath, hands on knees, lengthen all the way up and through. We're finding our side angle pose. Elbow on quad, palm faces up, reaching that arm up and then back down to our knee. Opening through the shoulders today. Inhale. And then we're going to exhale and bring that down, just like our windmill pose. So windmill, we open the side, lift the arm, see if we can bring the gaze with that hand or fingertips and bring it back down. Inhale, lifting up and over. Finding that stretch and exhale back to the knee. Inhale, lengthening up and over. Exhale to the knee. Finding center for a moment, hands on knees, lengthen, relax. Finding the other side, hinge the elbow, palm faces up. Shoulder elbow alignment, sweep the opposite arm up and over. And exhale, it comes back to the knee. You have a choice of looking with that at the hand, the fingertips, keeping the eyes on it, or you can just find a natural neutral spine with the neck as we sweep the arm up and overhead. Exhale, bringing it back to the knee. Inhale, lengthening up and over. Exhale to the knee. Inhale, up and over. Exhale to the knee. Finding center once again, lengthen through the spine, hands are on knees. Relax those shoulders. We're going to lengthen all the way through the legs. So grab the back bottom of the chair for stability if you would like. Finding that stability, let's lengthen straight out into our straddle. Find that dorsiflexion, toes towards the nose, and bring the legs together. Inhale, finding the openness with the legs and our breath. Exhale, finding that contraction to draw those legs together. Inhale, open. Exhale, contract and retract the belly in. Inhale, open. Exhale, contracting together. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, contract. Let's point the toes, come into swimming legs. Swimming legs. As we are going to bring the arms up and overhead, lengthening if we can, tight abs, releasing the swimming legs all the way down to the ground. Let's continue to lengthen up with those arms, and as we exhale, we relax the shoulders and elbows. Inhale, reach it up, draw the abs in. Exhale, release and relax. Inhale, lengthening, tightening, and exhale, softening. Reach up, exhale, releasing down. As we release down, we find our stability once again. Let's bring a hand down the spine, center. The other hand comes to the elbow, chin into chest maybe. Draw up and open, pressing the head into neutral by pressing the head back behind so that it presses into the arm, opening up here. Taking nice, deep, easy breaths. Releasing that. We're going to come to the other side. So roll the shoulders, relax the arms for a moment. The other arm hand reaches down middle of the spine. And then the opposite comes back around over to the elbow, holds on to it. If the chin was pointing down, let's lengthen through the spine, draw the head back into the arms. Find our neutral position throughout the body, neck, and even the crown of head. Last breath. And let's start to release that. We're going to come around, lengthen the arm close to the chest. Take the other hand between the elbow and shoulder and just press against the body. Pressing that lengthened arm as close to the chest as we can. Focusing on grounding, lengthening, finding the joint stacking, the rhythm of our breath. And let's release that on an exhale. We're going to find the other arm across the body. Once again, using the other hand between elbow and shoulder somewhere where it's comfortable. And gently press into the body, into the chest area. As we keep that arm lengthened, feeling the stretch in the shoulder. Feeling the stretch through the arm. Refocusing on the breath as well as our posture. Releasing that on our exhale. Coming to our version of Cobra. I like to hinge at the elbows and bring my forearms all the way down. Pressing into my lap, palms down. Shoulder aligns with my elbows. Lengthening through the back, pulling the heart forward. Lengthening through the neck, all the way through the crown of the head. As we take nice deep breaths, we might readjust again, trying to find that length, that expansion in the heart. Let's reach it back up, and as we lengthen back up, we're just going to turn, look over one shoulder, relaxed shoulders, and then turn, looking over the opposite shoulder. Inhale, forward center, exhale, looking over a shoulder. Inhale, forward center, exhale, looking over the opposite shoulder. Inhale, forward, center, exhale, looking over a shoulder. Inhale, center, exhale, over the shoulder. Inhaling, center. Relaxing the arms down. Finding hand coming up, both arms are reaching up and over. We're keeping an eye on one hand. Center, we're switching to the other hand. Our gaze follows the opposite hand as it moves all the way back down to our hips. Keeping on that same hand, inhale. Reaching up and over both arms, touch fingertips in center. Exhale, looking to the other hand and bringing it all the way back down. If you have an object that is light and not breakable, you can use that. You can hang on to it and lift it up and over, keeping an eye on that object. And then exhale, bringing that object to the other hand and releasing back down. Or you can just stay with the hands, keeping the eyes on the hand that lifts up and over, touches the other hand, switching the gaze to that other hand. Exhale, releasing back down. Finding center. relaxing the shoulders, tilting the head from one shoulder to the other shoulder, then rounding in our half circle over to the other shoulder, back down through the half circle to the other shoulder, lifting back up through center, tilting the head the opposite direction, and then tilting again to the other way. Releasing back down into the center, chin into chest. Let's give ourselves a little bit of massage here on the neck, the shoulders, using our fingertips, really pushing in and moving up the neck until we come up into our 1 point, our occipital protuberance here, where the skull meets the vertebrae. Pressing our fingers up into that point, opening our elbows, lifting back up into neutral, lifting through the heart here, and breathing as we gently press in and upward into that 1 point where the skull meets the vertebrae. As we've taken a few deep breaths, let's release and relax. We're going to find our Shavasana. So remembering that we're finding that space that is comfortable, secure, safe, where there's no distractions, where we can really release and let go. We might find ourselves in a chair, an easy chair, or lying down on the floor, maybe our legs propped over a chair or a couch, or maybe even legs up the wall, as this helps bring that blood back to our core, back to our heart, relieving pressure from the legs. Wherever you find your space, gently closing the eyes and coming into the breath. Inhaling, allowing the body to expand. Exhaling, releasing, allowing the body to retract back. As we get in touch with the breath, we start to feel that we're not just breathing from the lungs, the nose, the throat, but we can feel that breath ebb and flow throughout our entire body as it expands and releases. Breathing in and breathing out. We discover the all-encompassing power of wholeness is not far away nor grandiose. This all-powerful wholeness of consciousness is nothing else but your inner awareness. It is the quiet part of you that has thoughts and experiences, but it is there before and after the experiences occur. It is beyond our thoughts, beyond our experiences, where wholeness lies. Wholeness is what you are. Nothing could be closer, more intimate, and more basic to your existence. As this realization becomes your primary reality, fear, doubt start to dissolve away like the mist in the sun, and your true radiance and joy shines through. allowing the breath to relax. And as we learn to clear the mind, we allow the breath to do the work. Inhaling as we expand, drawing up into the mind, and exhaling, releasing, letting go. Each breath relaxes the mind, relaxes the body. Each inhale, a new wave that clears the mind once again. And exhale, we release our thoughts, just letting them drift away as we keep our focus on our breath, staying with that awareness, feeling into the breath as the body expands, feeling into the breath as the body releases. Imagining the breath as it moves through the body. We can imagine taking any color of your choice, but creating that ball of light within us, just big enough and small enough that it is comfortable to us, just perfect for us. And we allow that ball to move through the body, as it might start at the toes or the feet, moving through the leg, and then it might go down the other leg, and all the while healing stagnant energy, healing physical symptoms, emotional, psychological, anything that is stored within our body. And just allowing that ball to move through. And it starts to maybe pick up some dirty spots or darker spots, or it looks a little gloomy. Well, as we move that ball around, allowing it to pick up all that stuff we no longer need, want, stuff that isn't necessary to continue carrying on. And now let's bring that ball to center in our mind. And imagine that we're searing that ball, pressurizing with our fingers, our hands. Heat, pressure, everything we can to bring that color, that vibrancy back, that healing color of choice, whether it's white, lack of color, or some beautiful color within your mind. And we're simply moving that ball in our hand now, within our mind, and cleaning it by breathing in and out of it. Each breath, we're releasing the dark color or the dark things that have been picked up, or the icky and sticky, however we described it, whatever we're getting rid of. We can use fire and pressure to clean the ball. And as it comes back into its original form where you started from, bright, shiny, or maybe it's more of a mist for you, but it is back to that original vibrancy. And just allow it to settle into the core as we refocus on the breath. Coming back to center, finding that awareness of breath once again. And as we find this awareness within the breath, expanding and releasing, we start to find that breath bringing movement to our fingers and toes. We start to wiggle fingers and toes. Maybe the breath changes to a deeper breath as we reawaken. Here we have the chance of nodding the head or possibly stretching overhead. Really reawakening the body here. And as we reawaken the body, we're moving to our side in fetal position, allowing us to be gentle on the body, pressing away from the earth with our hands and arm strength. As we come back up to center, back up into our sitting position, thank you for joining me today. Namaste. Have a wonderful day. Keep that awareness, that healthy awareness that brings us joy and bliss.